What is good, boys? Welcome to day 296. Apparently, the previous stream got stopped abruptly because of the internet issues. So, I hope this one can at least work. For some reason, my internet was lagging heavily, but we hope it doesn't lag anymore. So, we'll see what we'll do about it. Okay, so let me set up some stuff right here for the stream help and shit. Okay, so let's get going. Now here I was about to take a trade. Price was displacing higher. Now I don't think we have an SMT here, but it looks like price is obviously displacing higher. We are rejecting this huge 15-minute fair value gap. It's also a 5-minute fair value gap. We have a very beautiful liquidity run. Now we also embraced a 2-minute and a 1-minute. And another thing is that we are in the macro, so I think this will be a very beautiful trade. So let's see what we can make on this kind of move. Okay, why isn't it showing me anything here? Give me a second. Okay, let's refresh it and see. Okay, let's do this one. 5% on longs. Then we wait. When price hits this high here, we should move to break even logically. And since it failed, this is obviously the price is going to head lower and stop us out. But remember, we're still in the macro, so distribution is still possible. Yeah, we're cooked. So trade took years just to stop us out. Anyways, let's go to the next trading day. We ended up with around 1 win and 1 loss on this day. Let's go to the next New York AM open, AM session New York time. Okay, at 9:15. Now we are displacing higher. Like to see price hit like at least this high if we're still out bullish for hour. On the other hand, he's also displacing higher. We didn't tap into any 4-hour gap, but we have some unfilled 4-hour gaps like this one here. So there's a possibility price could retrace into this one, but if it doesn't, then we'll continue just looking for longs towards these highs. Now checking the 1-hour time frame, we are moving quite good. 15-minute, nothing just yet. Just a sort of block. So we just have to wait and see. Alright, 9:30 open with displace higher. I think at this time some people used to gamble, like they open and just take longs. And ICT hadn't taken the whole market in his own hands. Only the person who knew ICT was ICT himself. Let's say it like that. I don't think during 2018 anybody traded ICT. Now we got a retracement into the 5 and a small poke into the 15, so I'd like to catch a low hanging fruit of this kind of move because it will be some sort of continuation trade. Will be something like this. Now we will be having what I call a change in the state of delivery right there. So let's see if it gets filled or not. Okay, change in the state gets in. We tap this high, but we failed to displace higher. Alright, there it goes. Very beautiful take profit of how many minutes did it took? Around 17 minutes. So very beautiful displacement, very beautiful long. Could have even held for longer, but yeah, I think this 1.6 hour was fine. Was really fine. Stop placement was good. If we had trailed it aggressively, looks like we would have hit break even, but I think it is good the way it is so far. I think here there was also another opportunity, 5-minute gap retracement and 15-minute gap retracement, and we get another 1-minute inversion that was formed at 11:03. It's in the macro, so since we are in the macro, this would also be another entry opportunity. I mean, entering in the macro is I'd say provides, because we know that the macro will obviously present some displacement in the market. There will be very beautiful liquidity runs. There will be very beautiful uh, expansions towards the obvious draws on liquidity. So this was a very good move during the macro. And well, I think that will be all for the day. I don't think price will potentially present anything else in this New York AM session. So let's see how the next day goes. New York AM session next day. We're still displacing higher for hour, displacing higher as well. Okay, we have 1 hour here. Let me use the mouse. Okay, we have this right here. Also, the 5 minutes about to impress. We are rejecting. We have a 30 minute. Yes, this is 30 minute. Uh, Crazy inversion right here. Very small one there. 5 minute didn't close good. You just have to wait. Okay, this is a crazy drop. Looks like price is going to be displacing lower. I think the first 15 minutes mostly determine what will happen in the few minutes in the morning session. I'd say it like that. We have a run on liquidity at these lows, but we are displacing heavily lower. I think we could have tried out shorts like this inversion right here, but the reason I didn't try them out is because I still thought longs could play out, but I still think it could. For hour we have a gap here. 1 hour, there's another gap here. We have a liquidity run here. We get inversion. Gonna look for longs towards these highs here. I think we can try this out. Damn, get liquidated right away. Then price has to take profit. Wow. Okay, next day. Let's go to the next day. New York AM session the next day. Liquidity run right there. 15-minute liquidity run as well. So I'd like to see displacement higher, obviously. Yeah, we're reversing heavily here. I'd like to see it displace higher now. If we get an inversion after years, we change instead of delivery. Now I still think we're gonna go higher because we've run this liquidity all that's all here, and it's NFP week, so it looks like we've ran data low, and we could displace all the way to these highs, and that high is also a data high, so that's why I think longs will be good towards the high. You'd have something like this, taking all the way to these highs, 1.6 R. There is no displacement, so you can see we get to a break-even level. You're like this, okay. Now all we gotta do is wait, and bang, we hit take profit after years of waiting, but when I'm hitting take profit, it's actually looking good. I mean, look at this image. It's bad when it consolidates and then takes you out right away. So I think this is a very good chart. Very good looking chart. Okay, get a 5-minute gap retracement. And well, it's a few minutes after this macro, but I think you should just respect that inversion. Look at the displacement higher. Very beautiful. Okay, new game session tomorrow. Okay, checking the 4H for displacing higher. We have this gap here. Like to see price reject this gap and then start going higher. But if it doesn't, then I will be targeting some obviously lows, some draws on liquidity, unfilled gaps and stuff like that. For example, this gap here will be good. This gap here as well will be good. But if you're to go lower, then I would expect retracement into this fair value gap right here, then displacement lower, or like manipulation higher, then displacement lower. Or in other terms, it will be like some sort of a power of 3 kind of movement. Right, let's just wait in the 1 minute. Okay, 9:30 open is in a few. Alright, 15 minutes looking good. 1 hour, you can see tapped into the gap that I was saying, and well, it's not an SMT. I wanted to check if it was an SMT, but yeah, I think this is enough. Now let's see the highest time frame gap that we could get here. I think we'll just use the 1 minute if it's to go lower. Very aggressive move. Okay, 2 minute Justin burst. 3. Look at the 3 minute inverse. 3 minute inverse is looking good. The 2 minute also was great because it's going to create change instead of delivery. So I think it all depends on discretion of the trader. Some traders maybe they wouldn't use the 3 minute, but you can try out the 2 minute, like some sort of entry like this one with a stop somewhere above there for 5 points stop. Then we will target like these 830 lows that are here, and 930 lows are also somewhere close. You can see that after running this 930 low here, 930 low, then we'll move to break even, but it would be better if we move to break even like at this relatively equal low. So let's try out this trade and see if it hits. 2 minute time frame, do shorts, and then we get stopped out right away, bro. After how many minutes? Damn, that's heavy. Wow. Okay, then you get another push higher. Well, small inverse on the 5 minute, actually 15 minutes. So looks like price is gonna displace higher after all. and obviously if this 1 hour close is inversing here, I'm gonna be looking for price to displace to this. I think it should be an Asia high, but it's an opening high because uh, Sunday opened and created this week. We're still on Monday, so this is the week created on Sunday. So it will be like targeting the new high of the day kind of thing. Okay, get a 15-minute gap retracement. Right here, we run some lows as well. I like to see it now start displacing higher kind of thing. Right, 3-minute inversed. I like to use the 3-minute. You can see the reason I'm just sometimes I'm going for one candle is because we don't have the countdown here, but normally I would use the countdown feature. So I think we can do it like this: 3-minute, then have my stop right here, and then target all the way to this new high of the day. Best part is that we could even close for a 1-to-1 here, which is the 957. But let's see if we can get what is it? Let's see if we can get break even at this high at least. Right, there goes the break even, and the trade bangs full take profit for a 2.18 hour. So you can see first trade failed around here, second trade delivered very beautifully, very beautifully. I mean, look at how this trade didn't go into any drawdown, no crazy retracements, like just straight to take profit, straight to the liquidity level. Those are the kinds of trades that I want to take every time. Those are the kinds of market conditions that I like, instead of the way it moves sometimes on like gold or Euro USD. Like if it's not trending, then I don't want to trade that. But for Nasdaq, it's like it moves like it's always trending. It's very volatile. And those are the moves that I want to take advantage of, instead of being in a shopping market. Now let's go to the next New York AM session. We're still displacing higher, 4 hour. It's a very beautiful gap. We check the 1 hour. We are displacing higher. 15-minute displacing higher. 5-minute displacing higher. Now wait for 9:30. Right, that's a very volatile open. I think it's like a 30-minute retracement. Yes, there it is, a 30-minute. Then we don't have no gap retracement or something like that. It's a 15-minute and a 30-minute. Now I'd like to see it like inverse a gap here, but you can see it fails. Alright, we are dumping. Okay, 15-minute closed, bearish. So what does this tell us? Well, we can try out, well, shadows were ran. Now we can, the only way I would try out longs is if we get like a high time frame inverse, because I would like trade continuation instead. Now we should get a retracement for me to take shorts. This is where I will take shorts if price versus like some sort of POI or something like that. If it respects this 5-minute, then obviously longs will be valid instead. Bro, what kind of movement is this? Okay, so after creating the inversion, it traces a little bit higher. I think we can try out shorts here. See, maybe if it hits this low, something like this. 1.5 hour. Nah, bro, this is worst. This is bad PA. Looks like we're gonna get some displacement higher. I'll be taking some like 5-minute retracement longs. 15 retracement, 5 retracement. Should start displacing higher. Yeah, not good. Let's go to the next day. Well, one of the things that we'll learn, I mean, we've actually learned that, but some of the things that we have to get used to is always accepting always accepting losses. Right, 1 hour. Or liquidity run here. We should play slower. But if you don't, it's also possible we could, just take longs. Alright, there is the open. Crazily displacing higher. I think we can try longs at this 5-minute rejection. I mean, bro, this will be a tough one. There's a huge gap here. Obvious, very huge gap. So now let's pass on that one. You can see now that this 5-minute inverses, this will be at least where I would try shorts, like at least target these lows here, because these are also draws on liquidity. Close to a 2 hour, very fast take profit. Okay, is trying to reject. Okay, 5-minute inverse as well. So it looks like we might displace higher after this. So after this 5-minute inverse, I bet it's gonna retrace probably. Yes, gotta retrace into the 5-minute. Liquidity here, liquidity here. I think we should probably like run all the way to these highs. Let's see, 935. This one will be a break even, yeah. Okay, bro, I clicked Command R instead of Option R. Okay. (4 hour), we had a very beautiful inverse. Price is obviously displacing higher. I'm freaking the 1 hour. I need the price a greater break of structure here. So I would like to see continuation higher and maybe like run all the way to these highs here. 15 minutes retracing into discount. There's a gap here. So let's see what is to happen. I'd like to see liquidity run in this discount level. If we get it right there. Now let's see. Yeah, we're gonna displace higher. well, we failed to, and we go all the way to these relatively colors. We should run them. We should run through those relatively colors, and it fails. Let's wait again. Okay. Looks like we're gonna use like a 15-minute inversion, probably, but there is nothing here to trade. Bro, there is there is no good kind of price action you will ever get out after this. Looks like we are. Let's see if it's gonna drop. Bro, look at this move. Okay, I think it's holding in this gap. I think this is the gap that's causing the damage, and we're obviously now running relatively close. Okay, got an inversion right here, 5-minute gap retracement. I'd like to see maybe at least with this 10 a.m. high, but I don't know. The way price is moving, I mean, it's shopping. Obviously, it's shopping. Look at liquidity run, yes, inversion. But what happened prior to this? Price was running highs, then lows. It's like a seek and destroy profile kind of thing. But obviously, this isn't a seek and destroy. This is somewhat tradable. Yo, look at how it edged the highs. You should have closed it when, yes, run this high. You're okay, fair value gap. Okay, so we dropped overnight. It's Friday, remember? So we might be about to have a TGIF, but so we like dropped the whole move that we created, the move that we created the whole week. We might be about to lose it, but I don't think so. Looks like we might get a TGIF simple setup right there. As of now, we get a 15-minute gap retracement. Now I would like to see price simply display slower. Okay, so we have this gap here holding. We have a huge inversion. I think we can get like a how close we were. Actually, this would have a break even because we hit the break even level here. Just that I didn't care that much. Break even level tapped into. This should mean we get this. Bro, this is crazy. Okay, so if we were to go higher, at least rejects heavily. the 5-minute gap retracement, 1-minute inversion, 1-minute gap retracement. We should start displacing higher now, and you can see that we just literally get this inversion BT run right there. It's a 5-minute gap retracement, and we have an obvious high here that we can get something off of. So we will get something like a 1-to-1 right here, and this will be changing instead of delivery at the high. 1.8 hour trade gonna be locked in here. Very, very beautiful move. Now we on the 1 minute. Okay, we're displacing higher. Looks like this drop here didn't mean anything, well, and that's very beautiful. Okay, wait, but okay, we're beautifully displacing higher. I think we'll trail some long soon. How's the 4 minute? Nothing. Oh, actually 4 minutes, some inverses. 3, 2, 1. No way, no inverses here. The only way would be using the 4 minute, which means we'll get like 1-to-1 hour or something like that. And it's already late in the day. It's like 11:50 something. The good thing is that it's in the macro. I mean, it wouldn't that doesn't mean price is bad. So you can target something like this, or actually something like this. 1.5 hour. 1.5 hour. Let's see if we get some displacement. Alright, this one's failed. New KM session. Crazy displacement higher. 4 hour. What's this? New week opening gap. Okay, we're refilling it. We should start now rejecting it at least, and drive higher. Let's see where the Asia highs and lows are at. See, we have London highs right here. 15 minute. There's a gap here. Let's wait. Bro, it's consolidating. Was it like a bank holiday or something? Thirty minute gap here, holding up the liquidity run. It's not an SMT obviously, but we better have an SMT at the tops. Bro, this is literal barcode. Okay, next. Looks like we're having nothing. Now we're going higher. Now we have these highs here. Checking the 4H, should be displacing higher. We have this 1 hour. There's a gap. I'd like to see price maybe tap like on this high here. Bro, I really need a mechanical keyboard. Alright, this is where we come in. Actually, it didn't burst. Banger pre-market trade. Banger. Look how beautiful this thing floated after giving us a full 2 hour. Let's wait for another retracement then. Okay, so after 15 minute gap retracement, I think the best, well, you could have entered on this 1 minute inversion. Well, I mean, that would have given you a very, very crazy RR. While the 4 minute, on the other hand, has a very crazy, insane kind of trade. Let's see it right here. Bro, ski, what kind of moment was that? Judas. It was literal Judas, to be honest. Okay, at least we get a run on liquidity, so maybe we should start displacing our soon. And we might probably use like the 5 minute, but if we continue dropping like this with this kind of displacement, then I'll be looking for shorts. Looks like we are gonna start delivering higher. We filled the gap fully. 30-minute filled, 15-minute gap filled, so let's see if we displace higher, maybe in the next hour. That rhymes. Okay, we get a good 1 minute inversion, 2 minute inversion, 3 minute inversion right here. 4 minute as well. Really, the 4 minute looks better. It's a V-shaped kind of recovery. I'd say it's like a Venom model, but Venom actually runs liquidity before any kind of movement gets presented. We have this, and the good thing is it's also a crazy SMT with these lows. So if we were to displace higher, we should start displacing just right now. Okay, so here we can just try out longs and see if price hits all the way to these highs, something like this for a 2.5 hour. If it breaks below here, then obviously we are wrong. It's not rocket science. Yeah, we are wrong. We are cooked. We'll get run on liquidity right there. Damn, crazy. Two L's on the day. And now remove this. Let's go to the next day, New York AM session. Liquidity run. I'd like to see this thing get run through. Then not the block. 1 hour. We're displacing higher. Small 1 hour replacement. So I would like to take a small run higher on the bullish moves, because if we are to reject and go lower, it will obviously happen once we tap into premium, which I think premium is like we have already tapped into premium, so we might tap into premium or OTE of this thing and then start simply displacing lower. So if I find any chances of longs, even if I just take that long, I mean take that setup of a long, I might not last long in it. I'll be just like target a low hanging fruit, because price looks like it might actually even reject right now instead of giving us longs. Liquidity run. Alright, so here it goes. 15-minute inversion, liquidity run, and checking the hourly. We're looking good on the hourly, but there is also this. I mean, doesn't look bad, but I wouldn't take it. Let's just wait. Let's see. Heavenly Father, bro, we missed this low by a few ticks. I think we're gonna head there. Should have taken shorts. Well, you never know when the market is going to be extra volatile or not. Okay, some good displacement lower. We have a very crazy VI here that got inversed. We have very beautiful gap here that's getting inversed. So I'm going to take shorts and target the Asia lows. Asia lows. Now I'd like to see if ES run has already run the Asia lows, because if it has run them, then well, we're fighting for nothing. These lows, it looks like ES tapped into those lows. We should follow the plan. I wanted to move at break even at this low, but price failed to run that low, man. Yeah, we're screwed. Here, game session. Damn. So how would the survival in this kind of condition be? Anyways, looks like we're bullish. We managed to inverse this gap right here, and we're currently retracing in this 4-hour gap. So I'd like to see price simply displace and start going higher. Now on the 1 hour, we got a run on liquidity, so we should start displacing higher. So we'll just have to wait and see. 5 minute just inverse. There is no liquidity run though, or something like that. Let's wait for the actual open. Okay, we got a run on liquidity on these highs. Well, it's possible that we could reject them, but I don't want that kind of thing to happen because I'm biased bullish today. Let's see how this kind of closes. If it closes inside the gap, then shorts will be good in the day. If it doesn't, then longs will be okay. And by the looks of it, we close outside the gap, so that's good indication that price could be bullish. Let's see what happens here. Ah, come on, bro. Okay, liquidity run. Looks like we're gonna displace lower, but where to? We are already in the 4-hour gap, so we should start displacing higher. Like now, literally now. Okay, here's the inversion. 15-minute liquidity run. Okay, so we should start displacing higher now. We have these highs here. Liquidity. And trial longs. I think my lesson today is to take losses. Yeah. Wow. What kind of movement is this? 5 minutes. Wow. Okay. Crazy, insane move. Let's go to the next New York AMs. Next New York AM. Hours moving good. 1 hour is moving good as well. There's a gap here. Like to see price like maybe hit this high. 15 minute. We're just inversing. Then we retrace slower into a 5-minute gap. Then 1 minute inverses. So I think we have a confluence like almost everywhere. Bro, this will be a very crazy RR trade. Anything this high here. No way it's gonna edge that high. So you're trying to tell me that ES run the high like years ago. Traces back to break even a couple of times and runs back to the high very quickly, giving us a 2.83 hour trade. No. Okay, we are reversing heavily, so this could be an indication that we're going lower. Look at this displacement here. One candle displacing 17 points in 2018. It was crazy. Well, as of obviously now it's the stop loss. These are the stop losses that we use, but in 2018 it was pretty insane. I think it would have been insane to see price displace all those points. Well, this would have been a good entry, but RR. Okay, let's wait for the 50th. No way. Look at this. I ain't taking shorts. After this crazy SMT that's here, and looking at the 1 hour, bro, I'm not taking shorts at all. Look at this 5-minute gap retracement. And look at this. Instead of delivery, retracement back. I mean, we could just try out a few longs like this, and bro, this is absurd. But I don't know if we would aim for that high. The reason I want to try longs is because of that SMT. It looks like it wasn't a valid setup after all. And it ends up dropping anyways. And yeah, that's why you should stick to the plan. And I'm so tired. Okay, I'm session the next day. Looks like stuff is dropping on the 4 minute. Now, when I was dropping at the highs, and that's why you can see it's like this. The 4H, we're kind of displacing higher a little bit, and checking the 1 hour, we're also displacing, well, in some sort of new week opening gap. Yes, so we gotta have a liquidity run here when price is displacing lower. Okay, 5-minute gap retracement. See for retracement. Nah, price is still failing to produce any retracement. Price is still displacing higher, but it's going a little bit slow today. For hour, there's a gap retracement. You should close inside of here or here at least. But if you don't, then shorts will be in action. I just want to see longs today. Alright, here's the 9:30 open. We're in a 15-minute gap. Looks like we're displacing higher very beautifully. Well, let's see if we reject here. We've got a 5 minute gap retracement, aggressive one right here. But we have an SMT at these highs, that's why I wouldn't try shorts right away. Like to see just price start displacing higher. Well, let's see how this 3 minute closes. Minute. We should just stick with it with a 2 minute or a 3 minute. Dang, 1.3 R. Okay, this is quite slow. Let's look for the next possible move. We are in the macro. Thermic gap retracement. So doing this in the macro is extremely risky. I don't know why. Okay, should stop trying to play with every single inversion. Okay, we're going higher. Okay, so we should retrace like in a 1 hour gap. Currently in a 15. Looks like we're displacing higher pre-market. Okay, 2 minutes is good because it closed inside here and we have a liquidity run here. Too many just inversed. I mean, okay. Well, this is a good rejection. So we can do longs. Probably like target these highs, something like this. Aye, that's heavy. Crazy liquidity runs. Two. Okay, 2 minute just inversed. bang. Very beautiful trade. Okay, so that's why I don't ever think of maybe saying that I'm gonna limit myself to one trade a day. Sometimes the best opportunities occur later. I don't know. Just have to learn how to do the best risk management. New game session. Kicking the 4H. We're going higher. We have a small gap here that should get inversed. All that could potentially get inversed after this liquidity run. So run like all the way to these highs. You should probably like retrace here, then start going higher. Okay, the 1 hour has already inversed. Okay, there goes the liquidity run now. Okay, here's the inversion. I mean, we're wicking up and low. Let's just see, maybe this place like this high. 1.5 hour. Bro, I don't know what I'm trading now. This February got me tweaking, to be honest. Let's wait for some displacement. Okay, get a liquidity run. Remember, we're in a 1 hour, small 1 hour gap or a block here, so I'd like to see if maybe we get some displacement higher, which it looks like we're getting on this 2-minute inversion. One hour, bro, we're clearly displacing lower. Okay, let's kind of like detach from trading reversals and see if you can get on continuations. Some mad chop. Bro, this is the times where you share like where you say like you hate trading. You're still displacing higher that we on motion. It's still January. I've been backtest a month every single day. That's actually sick. Liquidity run. We're in a 15 mega low resistance liquidity. Okay, so we'll leave behind more liquidity as well. No way we failed to displace higher and run liquidity before going lower. Anyways, we run the lows. Okay, that's not bad. Have an unfilled 1 hour. No way edged that high here. Look how we edged the high, bro. And Roski. Okay, still got this liquidity running, should start displacing higher. Let's go to the next day, new game session. Version, okay. Now at least let's see if we displace like all the way to these lows, like we'll see. Fifteen gap retracement. Retrace into this breaker right here. We should start displacing lower. Break even. Bro, this month has been absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. we should start seeing displacement to these relatively equal lows. We have a small order block. Three-minute looks better here. Let's go to the next New York AM session. Alright, so we failed to run this low here. So it's relatively equal lows. So I think we're just gonna run it. Okay, so if we're to displace higher, we should run this liquidity here and start going higher. Here's the inversion. This was really hard. Yeah, that's a break even. No decent trading day. We have a liquidity running right here, but trading the 1 hour. Okay, looks like we're displacing now to the slow here. Okay, 15 minutes just pushed higher. Well, if this thing doesn't embrace, then we can take shorts. But if it continues embracing like this, then we just take longs. The only problem is that we don't have a liquidity number. Now, it would be a shame if this gap here held, because there is a couple of here. S&T 15 is about to close quite good though. It's a 30-minute as well. Okay, this is a very good impression though. Very good hourly close, so we should trade like the power of 3 of the next candle. Liquidity run, okay. How's the 30-minute? 30-minute gap retracement. These are the last minutes of 10 a.m. candle. So you think we can try out longs here? Bang, and everything take profit after years of waiting. So yeah, that's good. See you all next stream tomorrow. Stay blessed. Peace.